Good morning everybody, and this is an architecture vlog. It's called ArchiEvo BLOG, and today's topic I'll be talking about is, if you become an architect, do you have to be good at drawing? Like sketchy drawings, any whatsoever drawings, do whatever drawing it is. Well, you have to be good, but in a different meaning. You don't have to be good at your craftsmanship of, look at my pen work, look at how I show my pencil work or my drawing skills and everything like that, like to make it look beautiful, my sketching, how beautiful my sketching is. It's not about that. If you want to learn, that's an extra skill that you have, and that's a really worth it skill, and that's really good. I want to learn that too. But what's important in the sketch, really important, it's about communication, right? It doesn't matter how crappy your sketch is, but you have to make it to able to make them understand that this is what it means. So, for example, you have some sort of detail that you wanted to draw, a building detail, what detail it is. So let's, for example, a slab detail, alright? You're starting off university, you just got to graduate kind of a position, you're still learning all this kind of stuff, and you're going to do details a lot, right? Now, sketch it out. How does it communicate? How does it work? You know, and you'll be asking questions. Hey Dave, how does it work? Can you explain to me? But without words, but just with sketching. Now, Dave will take 30 minutes of his time to draw a perfect slab and wall joinery or slab kind of a detail that he's gonna do? No. All he's gonna do, I'll say, look, I'll show it to you. Get like a butter paper, piece of paper, draw like a scribble line. It's not a perfect line in the world, and then he draws a dotted line with a hatchet, and then dotted line with a sanding, and dotted line with the wall, and then lining of the wall, and then dotted line, and then what is this car doing? And a dotted line with the water barrier, and a dotted line with the finishes floor, those kind of things, and it will only take 30 seconds. Now, is that sketching? Hell yeah. But does that show my communication to me and explains to me this is what the detail is? Fuck yeah. That's what sketching is. You don't have to be glamorous on what you do. It's all about communication. So, for example, you're doing something, you're having a presentation with your client, right? And then you're explaining things, and then you see the client go, I don't know, what's happening here? And be like, okay, wait, let me have a second. Let me get a paper, and this is what it looks like. 30 seconds, 1 minute. But on the way in progression and when you're drawing it, the client's going like, oh yeah, I understand that, yeah. I've seen that a lot, right? And then suddenly once you finish the sketching, you explain to them once again. And it's like, this is what it is. But as you can see, that this is how the detail works. And the client's just like, you know what, I got it, thanks. That's all you need. You don't need a glamorous, bloody 30-minute sketching of the perfect slab set outs and those kind of things. But if you want to learn that, it's an art. It's not about communication. It is a communication, but it is an art. It's something in your skills and the skill set. And it's very, very useful to say. I'm not saying it's bad. It's actually really, really good, because you know how the 3D visualize work and then put that into your sketch. Some people having a tough time. I am having a tough time. I'm pretty good at representing 3D stuff into sketching design, roughly. But some people are having a tough time. But you can learn that. You can learn how to do that properly. Now, some people doesn't know how to do that properly. But time and experience, you will learn by sketching a lot, having a notebook into your hand and sketching every day or whatsoever what it is that you're trying to enhance your skill. Great. Any skill is useful. But the most important thing in sketching about drawing, it's about how well do you communicate that sketch, your idea, your concept, and explain it well. Because, you know, pictures or drawings can represent many things. One photos can say, a lot of people say it represents 1,000 words. It is true. Sketching can represent about 50 words. That's enough to communicate. Probably only need like 100 words to communicate what it is, but 50 words of sketching without saying anything. And so this is what it is. There you go. I got it. Thanks. Rather than me explaining things like, because of this and this and this and this and this, because of this and this and that, and this and this and this and this, and because of that, the client will be like, what the fuck is going on here? And because they cannot imagine, right, in the same thing that what you're expecting you to imagine, you need to sketch it out, man. You got to sketch it out and say, this is what you need to learn. This is what I'm expecting, and this is what you see. This is what you feel. You know, like, it's important to understand, learn how to sketch properly with the meaning, and to know how to communicate with the sketching. That's all it is. It doesn't matter if you're a university student. That's the best time to do it. You know, it's not a real world. I'm fucking university. All you gotta do is just like, do you understand my sketch, tutor? All right, this is what I meant. I know this design is crazy, but this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, and the tutor will be like, I don't understand. How what's the shape of it? What's the form? What's that? It's like, wait, let me give you 30 seconds. Here, what do you think? Awesome. Voila. You know, just learn how to sketch in the right meaning. And it doesn't have to be, I told you, it doesn't have to be glamorous. All you gotta know is like, this is what, it's in my mind. There you go, have a look. And you might have some feedback, and you might have some anything, and then you might say, okay, people can engage within that sketch. So my sketch can be enhanced. So I created a slab detail. And then suddenly, other guy comes person and it's like, you know what, you can actually add a some sort of tiling in front of the wall or whatever, putting extra details in it. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool. We see that, how that works? We collaborated each other, we solved the problem together with visual. And then the beauty part is that we can scan that, and then it's there for the rest of your life. You can refer back into it rather than explaining things again in different words and make things more fucking confusing. You can just go back in the schedule like, there you go. This is what it is. You know, sketching is a very powerful thing. This is what we do. This is what architects do. We sketch, and then we put that into our model or do some sort of a neat graphical kind of a neat way. CAD, building information modeling. SketchUp to whatever it is to make that come true. That's what it is to sketch. It's to sketch with the meaning to communicate with other people. It's not about how good it is on glamorous looking that it's gonna be, look at this beautiful portrait. Fuck it. Well, it's just like, what does it explain to me? Nothing. It just looks beautiful. Explain to me that I will understand the detail of it. How does it work? There we go. 30 seconds. Fantastic. That's what I want. Anyway, I gotta go to work because my work is just right here. In 3, 2, 1, and alright. Alright, peace out. Stay sexy. And I will see you soon.